Sulfuric acid comes from water vapor and sulfur trioxide. So this one here has the water vapor and needs sulfur trioxide in here. Sulfur trioxide is a liquid, yes? No, it appears that it may be a gas. Yes, sulfur trioxide is a gas form. So, you know what? I think I need to move this out further, because if this is the final, it needs to come this way. I should have been building bottom to top instead of top to bottom. That's okay. So the chemical infuser, I need to put the other chemical infuser, say, here. And so this water, this one's actually going to retain its inventory, so I'm going to break this one. So one of them has an inventory, and if I look, it'll say this one has an inventory. So we're going to put it right about here. And the reason for that is because we're going to slide this stuff forward. So here's our rotary condensator, which goes right next to it. Gas going out, liquid. So I can definitely run the water in through the back. I think. Nope, can't. That's fine. So if that can't run in there... Yeah, okay, let's move it over. I know, confusing. Chemical infuser, which one has the inventory? This one. Here, and then the rotary condensator here. Water here. I think that'll help, because now here's our other chemical infuser, and it needs to connect into this side with its output. Let me go and pick these up. So its output, let's see, can we... I'm not sure if that's going to be close enough, because it's going to be gas out and gas in. Because we've got the... I'm not sure what your question was, Paco. Oops. Keep forgetting that you can't click on those with a pipe in your hand. So here's our water vapor. Oh, it doesn't have any power. That's why it's not working right now. That's okay. So our water vapor comes in, and this side needs to be the sulfur trioxide, which means the sulfur dioxide has to come out of this one. Okay, so from there, let's go and look at our recipe. So this is our third. This is the step we need to do. We need oxygen and sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide we know is a chemical oxidizer, so we're looking to get oxygen in one of these sides. Well, oxygen is being produced here. Or, I'm sorry, it's about to be produced in the electrolytic separator. Which there is one there, but that one's got the brine. So let me take a look at which side is the oxygen. Oxygen is the right side, the red side. So if I were to place this here, the red side would face this. I may end up moving it back one. Or I could put the chemical dissolution thing, or not the dissolution, but the, what is it? Oh yeah, the chemical oxidizer could go right here with an output over there. Because the only thing it needs is... I don't think it needs anything but power. Let me double check, because it just turns it into a gas, right? Yeah, just sulfur and it gets turned into a gas. So theoretically I could put it right here to pipe into there. So let me grab, let's see, so I can't tell it where its output is, but it looks like it oriented properly. And so this can sit right there. Let me go and put some power cables down. So that should be able to sit right there. The oxygen has already gone into here, and so I've got hydrogen coming out. I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that. That will go someplace else, but it also needs water, which is a mechanical right there. So you now have water input. You are getting oxygen. For now, you're going to vent your excess hydrogen so that this will fill up with oxygen. Now we're going to get a piece of sulfur and we're going to stick it in there. Yeah, stick it in there. I should have already grabbed some sulfur, but that's okay. I've been carrying around so many things. Oh, goodness. Okay, give me some sulfur. Is there any left in here? Nope, that's all gold. So then I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get all my sulfur. I may just go ahead and run netherrack through the sag mill over there, just because I can. And yeah, it's got a low chance. I think it was like 15%. But it's not like netherrack is hard to get. So, oh yeah, we need to get power to the rest of these things. And let's see, you're going to need power. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, everybody's got power. So you're powered up and you are not producing any more water vapor. Is that because you are grabbing it all? No, you are full on water vapor. This doesn't seem to be increasing its water vapor. It's got power. I don't know why. Maybe it only holds... Maybe it only goes up to half? That doesn't seem like it would make any sense, though. Okay, and so over here, you've got... You're full of water vapor. Over here, we're going to put in one piece of sulfur. Boom. You're going to make us some sulfur dioxide. And that sulfur dioxide should come into here. Is this thing facing the wrong way? It looks like it's connected. Okay, that certainly can't go through there, because that would be bad. Though, where did it go? Okay, so somehow sulfur dioxide got in here. That's bad. The sulfur dioxide is supposed to go here. So I need this side to face there, it seems. But it totally looks like that's the connector, doesn't it? Let's put another piece of sulfur in there. I'll be able to get that other stuff with the gauge dropper. I'm not too concerned about that. Okay. Yes, there is. Okay, so where did it go? There's all the oxygen. It's empty, so it went somewhere. I'm wondering if it is stuck in this pipe. This one has hydrogen in it. Let's go ahead and see if I can put it in there. Oh no, I just pulled it out. I didn't mean to pull it out. No, stop getting it. I don't want hydrogen. I want to vent. Okay, so if I put it there... Oh, you know what? I can probably go ahead and tell it to just dump it. There we go. Now it's gone. So if I come over to here, this should not be sulfur dioxide. There should be sulfur trioxide. Okay. There we go. Sulfur trioxide, sulfuric acid. So that worked. So now in here we have sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid needs to go into here, I believe. Yes? Yes, it does. So we take this. I'm not sure what's the input and what's the output. I don't know if it matters. But it's going to connect here. And we'll probably need to turn it. Okay, so did it go in? It did. Sulfuric acid is in. Okay, now we can make slurry. It's not going to be enough, I don't think, is it? Is one piece enough? Nope. Now, I did happen to get a little bit of sulfur dioxide here. So I just put that back in. And I can see it running through. You can even see the right color is there. And there we are, sulfuric acid. We've made some aluminum slurry. So it takes a little bit more than one piece of sulfur dust. Well, let's just go ahead and put all that sulfur dust in there. And let's get this thing filled up with some hydro or sulfuric acid. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do with that slurry. So our power's going down because everything here is running. We need to figure out what to do with the hydrogen. We know that hydrogen is used in the later tiers of what's going on. I may need to go ahead and separate these two so that I can get an output for this oxygen for another step as well. I think that makes a lot of sense. I'm going to need to do that, so maybe I will go ahead and do that now. So the only thing in there that this thing does is hydrogen and oxygen. I'm not worried about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have... Oops, it needs to be a gas pipe. Basic pressurized, and then I need the electrolytic separator. So there. And we're going to dump excess hydrogen, and so this thing is now producing our oxygen. Oxygen is full, but now I can tap the oxygen for another part of this crazy build.